Hello everybody and welcome back to, the first video in my new room. This is about the 5th time I've tried to record this because I keep accidentally pressing spacebar and because it stops my recording and I haven't actually got it binded to that in the settings, so I don't know what to do about that. So I just got to not touch spacebar, which I do all the time to play a video because I've done this intro, press spacebar and it stops the recording, so it's going great. Anyway, I am immensely excited for this game. Sorry for not doing any videos. I've just moved rooms and I've been to Greece as well. So I am back to do some videos and I've got to be honest, I've got to promise you, everything's probably going to be on hold on the channel when Cyberpunk comes out. I've pre-ordered the collector's edition. I've been excited for this game for 8 years, since I was 12 years old. And I'm going to do a video on opening the collector's edition as well, I think. I'm not sure, I might do that, maybe, I don't know. But I'm getting the collector's edition. I'm immensely excited for this game. It's, I can't believe it. It's finally coming out. I shouldn't jinx it, but 10th of December, I am pretty sure that's the final date now. People are getting copies of the game and actually seeing them stored in warehouses and whatnot. So, and actually getting their hands on it. So, pray to God it comes out 10th of December, touch wood. So, yeah. Anyway, let's just watch this. I haven't seen this yet, and I'm going to discuss what I think about this, obviously, and my excitement, and what I'll be doing with Cyberpunk on the channel once it comes out. Anyway, let's do this shit. I can't wait.
They got a lock on us. Engine's been hit.
Get us out of here.
I'm losing control.
Well, shit's going down.
At CD Projekt Red, we dedicate ourselves to telling immersive stories.
Damn
Yet
right.
With every new project, we set out to make our games bigger, more complex.
There's
deeply
underwater
engaging.
sections. I wasn't expecting
Come on,
that.
V. Let's get you home.
Cyberpunk 2077 marries exploration of a vast open world with kinetic combat, story-changing
wait.
player choices, and robust character development.
I want to see
all
more
to
character
bring you into our
customization,
vision
but
of the dark future.
You ever feel like the city doesn't give you a choice? You either burn alive in it, or you never existed at all.
The year is 2077.
naturally.
An economic crisis culminating in nuclear conflict has left America in pieces. With most of the continent degenerating into lawless war zones, people from all over have converged on the already overcrowded Night City, one of the world's last great megalopolises.
Look at it, it looks so good.
A hub
It looks
amassing the
packed.
best in resources and know-how, and home to manufacturers of cutting-edge technologies. Night City continues to offer the promise of a civilized future.
What?
Those new arms.
This isn't happening.
Oh, but it is.
But in the city
Oh my God.
streets, a
the hell?
merciless struggle for power rages. Gangs,
Ooh.
corporate agents, hustlers, religious cultists, politicians, and all manner of criminals strive to outplay one another. Ordinary people get caught in the crossfire.
It's gonna be so like.
In Night City, I seek revenge. Much more feasible here.
Seems like a cool character.
In this world, consumed by never-ending conflict, sometimes only an outsider will get the job done.
Elizabeth tells me you have answers for us. I'm all ears.
And that's you, an urban mercenary, a cyber-enhanced gun for hire.
You seem to understand each other. Take this, too.
Ooh,
As a mercenary,
money.
you swear no allegiance. You've chosen the outlaw life and trust that your abilities will carry you up Night City's ruthless, underground social ladder.
Heart of Night City. That's it right there.
To thrive as a merc, you need the right combination of gear, skills, and reputation.
Dex
Yeah.
had a load to say about
That's
you.
cool. I like that.
I hope he wasn't overselling.
With the money you earn, you can turn yourself into a living weapon.
Whoa,
Find
the UI
guns and
looks cool.
enhancements in the hundreds.
Oh, that's so sick.
As you roam the city streets, you gain the experience you need to upgrade abilities and acquire perks. Combine the right skills and gear to create a gunslinger with inhuman reflexes.
Oh shit.
A stealthy netrunner with command of all surrounding tech.
That's cool that you can do that.
Or practically anyone in between.
Did he make him shoot himself
In
then?
Cyberpunk
With the hags? That's so
2077,
cool.
you steal a prototype biochip that can set you up for life.
Being filthy rich.
When its sealed container is ruptured, the only way to prevent the biochip from failing is to slot it into your head. It turns out it contains
Oh,
the
wow.
digitized soul of Johnny Silverhand.
Oh, that's how
a
you
dead
fight.
rocker
Okay.
boy with violence on his mind.
Mean to say there's an actual terrorist in my head right now.
He's out for revenge. Aims to bring down the megacorp that made the chip.
Do whatever it takes to stop him, defeat him, gut him.
What is in your head can shift the balance of power in Night City. The high and mighty will do anything to lay their hands on it.
I bet.
Told you I'd end you someday.
Shit, I wouldn't want to mess with him.
The choices you make will shape your story and determine how events unfold.
V, you gotta take him down. That's why we're here.
But not everything in Night City is a matter of life and death. Sometimes it's about
This is
style, choosing
that's
your
what I'm
look,
looking forward to, is the
your
in-between of the
your
chaos.
pastime, who's at your side. Choosing how you spend your dirty money. Welcome to the next generation of open world adventure.
I believe
Immerse
it.
yourself
I believe
in
it.
Cyberpunk 2077.
Okay, that was pretty incredible. I tell you what I'm most looking forward to is, in terms of areas in the game that I really want to see, is the more of the Chinatown area, because it looks so vibrant and colorful. I'll see if I can find it in the somewhere around here. I swear it's around here somewhere,
I
but
seek revenge. Much more feasible here.
yeah, that. I'm looking forward to seeing this area the most. I'll be playing this on PC, obviously, so I'm hoping I can get the full, graphical experience out of it. I don't have a 4K monitor, but I can't wait for a crispy 60 FPS game to play. Yeah, so in terms of what I'm going to do, I've heard various things. I've avoided most of the city night wires about the game because I kind of want to go in as blind as I can, but I wanted to see this trailer, so it gives you the general premise of the story and how it starts off. But the game's going to be extraordinarily long, I'm sure. I'm pretty sure it's much bigger than The Witcher 3, to my understanding. So, from what I've heard. And I know there's the 3 life paths, like the general stuff I know, but I haven't really delved into all the specific things. I want to find them out for myself. And no matter how much that's the best thing about Cyberpunk, is that no matter how much footage they release, there is going to be so much more to see and do in the game after the fact. But in terms of the life paths of the Corpo Nomad, I know nothing about the Cyberpunk universe, just by the by. It's just because I know CD Projekt Red's making it, which is why I'm so excited for it, because it's going to be of a quality. It's like a Rockstar game. Like Rockstar, every game that they bring out is immensely hyped up and just, it's just, they're always incredible games. And I feel like CD Projekt Red have that kind of feeling around them, but they're less greedy than Rockstar is. Like with the online elements, Rockstar can get really greedy, whereas CD Projekt Red has not yet delved into that world quite yet of monetization. Thank God. Hopefully they stay that way. They are the saints of the gaming industry right now in terms of leading the charge in that. And I hope they stay to their words. I hope they don't... let's turn this down. I put it in 4K. I don't have a 4K monitor, but I wanted it to look as good as possible. And yeah, so in terms of the Nomad, Corpo, and Street Kid, I think I'm going to pick a Street Kid because I want to be like as from the bottom down as I can go. I don't want to start off as a Corpo. I don't want to, not that you can't become a Corpo, maybe you can, I don't know, like later on, but I want to be like from the bottom, from the street to the top sort of thing. And it's what I'm really looking forward to is the in-between moments. I want to see as much of Keanu as I can, and I'm sure they're going to utilize him quite a bit. You can't bring Keanu in and not have him heavily, he's a part of the main story, so he's going to be in the game loads, but I cannot wait for these like in-between moments of just having fun in the game. not necessarily just going around killing everything, and seeing all the options you have and what you can do, and just fully immerse yourself into this. I know it sounds cliche, cringy, whatever, but just fully go out and do what you want, and just feel like I truly believe that only CD Projekt Red could pull off the feeling of being, just a part, just pulling this off, just generally speaking. But if I disappear off the face of the earth on the 10th of December, you know why. Because I'll be doing like a playthrough, then another playthrough. So The Witcher 3 is like one of my favorite games of all time, and it's a single player game, and I've put over 2,000 hours into it. That's pretty mental. And that doesn't even, I don't know, that game like struck a chord with me particularly, that I just loved. So I loved it so much with the story, and went through like every dialogue option in the game that I had to offer, collected everything, 100%ed it. And I just loved it so much. And if I'm not expecting like GTA, where you go around chaos, crazy, killing things, blowing things up, doing all these heists and stuff like that. That's not what I'm expecting. I'm expecting an immersive, a lot of dialogue, RPG game that is just going to draw me into the characters and get really involved with the life that you have to lead in this game. And like being the mercenary who gets the job done. And what I love, they said you use like a combination of like your whatever's in your armory, your skills, and your reputation. And I think reputation, hopefully, like, with them saying that they've got all these different branching paths and your choices make a difference. And you get hired depending on, like, by certain people, depending on what you pick. I truly believe they're going to do it. They've been doing crazy crunch on the game. And I can only expect that it's going to be immense, the amount of different ways you can branch off and the amount of ways this could go as a game and story. You'd have to play through it so many times. Even with The Witcher, like on my 10th playthrough of The Witcher, I don't know how many times I played it, it's definitely over 10 though. On like my 10th playthrough or whatever, I'd still find things in The Witcher that I'd never... I claim to have 100%ed it, and I still find these little things, maybe not actual things that count towards the percentage of the completion, but in terms of, but even like the Easter eggs in the game that you can just go past, or it's insane how many things, and I'm feeling, if I'm someone who's put like 2,000 plus hours into The Witcher, and if I miss things and I found these little things, how much of the game did people miss playing through it? And a lot of people probably played it once, maybe twice, and they missed so much. There's so much for them to see in the game. And I think that really shows the true craftsmanship and quality of a game when you can play through it a 10th time and still find new things that you never knew were there before. I think that's true value for money, is you play through it, you're satisfied with it, but there's still so much more you can do in it. I think this game's going to really, with updates as well, and they're going to be doing some like crazy big DLC like they did with The Witcher, like Blood and Wine, and then Hearts of Stone. Oh my god, was that what it's called? Hearts of Stone? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was. Jesus Christ. I can't believe it's been a long time since I played The Witcher last, because obviously it came out in 2014. And I don't know, it's probably, I always go back to it with mods or whatever. Because I used to have an Xbox, I never used to have PC, and I used to play The Witcher. I put like 1,900 of the hours into Xbox, and then I came over to PC and I did like a further 250 hours. So, yeah, with mods as well, or that'll come out for this. And not that it'll need mods. I want to play through it completely vanilla first time around to really get a true feel for the game. But I feel sorry for reviewers. The reviewers are going to be having a tough time. I mean, if I was to do a review for this game, which I might, you never know. But honestly, I think it is going to be like a long time before reviews come out. Like for people who don't get early preview copies, I mean. And it's going to be crazy. I can't freaking wait. But I'm going to be like a street kid in the game. I know that much. I can never be the asshole in games with decisions. I can never do it like Mass Effect or something like that, where your decisions determine your reaction to other people, and you can choose to be an asshole or a nice guy, or anything in between. In this game, obviously, I think because it's treated as such like an adult game. It's gonna have like what do you call it? It's gonna have like, so it's gonna be a lot more in depth. Like, it's not gonna be like, I hate you, I love you. It's not gonna be like that. You know, what's that? Black and white, the decisions. There probably is gonna be a lot of grey areas in this game because it's going for a really adult themed feel in it. So, my excitement is immeasurable for this game. Collector's edition, I might do a video of unboxing it if you guys want to see that. You will, I might do it anyway, just for the hell of it. Record it on my phone, I don't have a handheld camera. So, and this one I'm using is on a wire, so yeah, I can't wait. I probably play like the first few hours or something. I'll do a few parts on Cyberpunk from my first playthrough, for the first hours of the game. Whether I'll do a whole series on Cyberpunk, it's a very big game. That's gonna be a commitment. Any Let's Player on YouTube, that's gonna be a massive commitment playing Cyberpunk. On playing the Cyberpunk game on YouTube and doing a Let's Play of it. I honestly, that's gonna be a hefty challenge for many people, I think. Like Red Dead Redemption 2, it's like, and it's going to be bigger than Red Dead Redemption 2. So I can't believe that it's literally going to be like this. It's going to be insane. It's just going to be crazy. It's going to be crazy in so many ways. And I'm usually really cautious when it comes to games. I nearly pressed the spacebar and ended my recording by accident then. I'm usually really cautious with games. I don't like, unless you can kind of, the reputation of the company, like Rockstar, you know they bring out good games. Like Red Dead Redemption 2, I knew it was going to be good, and it turned out to be so nearly a masterpiece. No game is perfect, obviously. They've always got their issues, but Red Dead Redemption 2 is so high up there for me on my games that I love, and I think in terms of storytelling, that game set a bar, but obviously you can't really compare them because this is like futuristic, like cyberpunk themed stuff, whereas Red Dead is obviously historic, based in historical reality. But yeah, but just with reputations of certain companies, you know whether they're going to bring out a good product or not. Like EA, I never trust those games until they come out and I find it's good. Like Jedi Fallen Order, that turned out to be a really good game. I was skeptical, but you know, for good reason, because of their running track record. But often, like Last of Us 2 as well, I was really skeptical going into that, and it turned out I enjoyed it. I was okay with it. Whereas some people hated it, some people loved it. It happens, but CD Projekt Red, they have done nothing but impress me, and aside from crunch, they've done nothing but impress me, and like this video could age really badly if Cyberpunk is bad, but I highly doubt it is going to be. But it's like I lost my train of thought. I don't know. They have my that's what I was gonna say. They have my full trust and attention. Really, they do. With The Witcher 3, everything just went perfectly with that. I loved the main story. I loved all the side content. I loved the DLCs, and they did them appropriate prices. That were, their DLCs. Their first DLC was double the length of most Call of Duty campaigns, and it was priced at like £15, whereas COD charges it for £55. Although obviously there's the multiplayer component that comes into the pricing, but regardless, it's like. And then there was Blood and Wine, which was £30 that added like another 40 hours to the game, which was unbelievable. Then there was 16 free DLCs for The Witcher 3. I mean, and then they're like responding, calling out these other publishers who do greedy monetization schemes, and they have nothing but my respect and trust at this point. And and from what you can tell of all the gameplay I've seen, I've been impressed. I mean, this is the only gameplay. This is the only gameplay that I've really seen. I've seen other bits from the initial trailers and stuff like that, from that one really long demo they did at one point. But yeah, like I said, full trust. I'm sure it's going to be a great game. But yeah, I could do a new tour of my room if you want. This section's going to be more for people who watch this video to the end. How many do, I don't know. But I might do a video touring my new room or whatever to show you all the little things. Because there's like a whole section of my room that you're missing out on over there. And there's all my posters up here, my display posters. So yeah, I'm super happy with my new room, and I'm finally going to be getting back to doing videos again. I will continue the Bannerlord playthrough, and I will continue to play Amnesia: The Dark Descent. I'm not sure, because I kind of want to focus on Bannerlord right now. I might revisit, not The Dark Descent, Amnesia Rebirth. I might revisit Amnesia Rebirth at a later date. I might put that on hold, and then, because I haven't played that deeply into the game yet. I've played like, what, 2 hours? Less than 2 hours? And I think I might put that on hold, and then do that again at a later date once my excitement for Cyberpunk's calmed down. When Cyberpunk comes out, Bannerlord's going to suffer for it. The Valdine playthrough, it's going to suffer for it, I'm afraid to say. Cyberpunk will be my only game I'll be playing probably for the rest of December at that point. I kid you not. I mean, the game's big enough for it. It will probably have my full attention for a month and a half, and until I start to stop playing it, probably. I don't know hard to predict that, obviously, but judging from what people have been saying about the length of the game, I'll probably be playing it through all the rest of December, and eventually go back to, and I'll probably end up just doing Cyberpunk videos for like the whole December month, I'd imagine. So that's how excited I'm putting everything on hold for this game, essentially. And actually, it's pretty bad timing as well, because this Saturday I'm going to North Wales to do climbing for 4 days. So from this Saturday to Wednesday next week, I'm going climbing. So I'll be doing that. I won't be able to record then, so I'll probably record a couple of Bannerlord videos before I leave, and then do them. And, you know, because with Greece, I had to stay at my dad's house for weeks after as well for isolation purposes, and I wasn't able to do any videos, and I ran out of videos outright to upload, so I couldn't sustain while I was gone, I couldn't sustain the amount of time off because it was so short notice going to Greece. I couldn't get the amount of videos right and ready. So unfortunately, it just kind of put a halt on everything. And then I came home, we did this. So I'm finally getting back to it. I'm finally doing videos again. And I can't wait for Cyberpunk. The amount of times I've said that will be ridiculous. And I will be doing a playthrough of Cyberpunk. How long it's going to be, I'm probably going to do I'll see how it goes. If I feel like doing a full playthrough of Cyberpunk, I'll do a full playthrough. If I think, nah, this game's going to be ridiculous, I need to take a step back and not, because that would consume me. I'd be playing Cyberpunk for most hours of the day, recording for the next 3. Cyberpunk, I don't know, we'll see. Because if I do Cyberpunk videos, they'll be long videos as well. They'll be hour-long, hour-and-a-half long videos, maybe even 2-hour-long videos. The game needs that sort of hours put in of recording, because the game, so you can't do half-an-hour parts of Cyberpunk. The game is way too big for that. You'll end up being on part 200 and something before you finish the game, if you're going for a lot of the side stuff as well. Which I will be. I will be the slowest. I'll be one of the slowest players of Cyberpunk you've ever seen. Probably not. I don't know. There'll probably be someone who takes it more cautiously than I do. But I want to enjoy this game. Be waiting so long. I will be taking my time, going through as much side stuff and dialogue along the way as I can, enjoying all the extra, extra game activities. Going out drinking, whatever. All the other shit you can do in the roller coasters, as we saw in that. So I just want to see everything this game has to offer. I'm doing a Donald Trump thing now for some reason. Yeah, so I hope you guys are excited as I am. And this will certainly, I will at least be doing one video of Cyberpunk when it comes out. But after that, I'll probably just stick to Bannerlord maybe. Again, I cannot say, I've learned my lesson through YouTube, finally, that never promise to do a playthrough all the way, or never promise to do anything, because the way I just always feel like there's a roadblock, something happens, you can't predict how you feel playing that game. It's and you say you're gonna do something, then you don't end up doing it. It's so I'm not gonna you know, I'm not gonna leash myself to anything right now. I'm not gonna like lock myself into doing anything. We'll see what happens with Cyberpunk. I'll definitely will do at least like 2 parts on Cyberpunk of my initial hours of playing the game and showing you if I enjoy it or not. That'll probably be the videos. If I feel like doing a full playthrough, we'll see at the time. Anyway, I'm rambling. I always do in these videos. If you're new to the channel, then yes, I ramble a lot. If you're somehow new to the channel and you've watched this far into the video, yeah, I ramble a lot. Anyway, welcome if you are new to the channel. Anyway, I will get to recording some Bannerlord, and I will see you all in the next video. Goodbye, guys.